safety got a whole new meaning in the fall of 2024 for people who don't just live here in Western North Carolina, but for a lot of people who have been thinking about relocating to the mountains of Western North Carolina. And so today I would like to show you a little town that might be still one of the safest places near Asheville, North Carolina, Mars Hill. So if you want Asheville climate, but a quieter piece of life, you might want to consider Mars Hill. Mars Hill, North Carolina, is a small university town located just north of downtown Asheville, 22 minutes to be exact, astride I-26. Mars Hill sits in the foothills of the mountains dividing North Carolina and Tennessee. Population of Mars Hill is only about 2,800 people. It might be a little more now because the stats are from a couple of years ago. Mars Hill University is located right here in downtown Mars Hill. And of course, the arrival of new class brings excitement and vibrancy to the whole town during the university's school year, with a lot quieter time during summer months. The university has a football stadium, 2 basketball fields, and a modern gymnasium complex. As far as other facilities and things to do in Mars Hill, of course, just like everywhere else you go in Western North Carolina, you are surrounded by nature and great outdoors. Here in Mars Hill, a public walking path, the Otis Duck Greenway, is open to the public. This paved walkway winds alongside a stream and offers walks from a half a mile to 2 miles. Bailey Mountain Preserve is also open to the public and provides excellent walking trails. Appalachian or Appalachian? Put it in the comments. What is your version? App Trail is also available within a close distance to Mars Hill, and I mean, you cannot out-hike App Trail, even if you try it probably. But all those amenities, all those great outdoor opportunities are located right here within such close proximity to Mars Hill, North Carolina. Mars Hill's quaint downtown features university, several restaurants, coffee shops, bakery, library, art gallery, medical services, and more, all easily walkable. When it comes to shopping in Mars Hill, Ingles Grocery Store, our local kind of little chain, is located just outside of downtown. You can even see it from some parts of downtown, and a bunch of other smaller, mom and pops stores, hardware stores here in downtown, right outside of downtown, all over the place. As one of the residents described me Mars Hill, that it is compact but pleasant, and the rural countryside starts just about a mile outside of downtown. So downtown is fairly small, very walkable, and as soon as you drive outside of downtown limits, you immediately see beautiful countryside with rolling hills, mountains in the backdrop. Mars Hill is surrounded by rural farmland with a wide variety of different housing types, anything from multi-million-dollar homes and properties on acreage to dense tracts of starter homes. Small rural communities surround the town. So, and this next house that I'm going to show you is a great example of that. Higher-end property that is located right here in Mars Hill sits on quite a bit of acreage and is surrounded by farmland. This particular property sits on a little bit over 3 acres, all surrounded by farmland. Look at this, literally a barn after barn, another barn. I mean, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barns just around this house. Let me show you what's inside, what you can get for your money. This is a brand new construction. About 10 minutes from downtown Mars Hill, surrounded by mountains, beautiful farmland. Let's go. Super open floor plan, timeless finishes with some modern features like black windows, black doors, nice fireplace, gigantic kitchen, two-tone cabinets, and two-tone counters. So right here in the kitchen, it's white countertops, white granite countertops. In this biggest pantry ever, you got black countertops. I mean, this pantry is bigger than some kitchens that I've seen, especially like in places like West Asheville. Gas fireplace, nice tile. You have so much elbow room, you don't even see your neighbors. Nice private primary suite right here, right off of the garage. So you come in, drop your coats, maybe run to the bathroom, drop your groceries in the kitchen, and go into your private, super private primary suite. Laundry room is right off of the primary suite, which is, I think, great idea. Tall ceilings. Look at this. I love the shower. And of course, I love the tub right next to it. His and her vanity, and both of his and her, or both partners, get a little linen cabinet on both sides. Nice tub. You're looking at the neighbors, but nothing that a nice window treatment cannot fix, right? And it takes you into this big, I mean, this room is like a bedroom, honestly. And this is all yours. The walk-in closet with built-in shelves already in place. Wow. And it's like one big circle connects with your laundry room. That's amazing. That's good floor plan, in my opinion. Good thinking. Private patio. Covered, so you can sit here, rain or shine. Grill, it connects back with the main living space, goes back into the living room, kitchen, so it's nice and connected, but also gives you tons of privacy. And it is so quiet here. I mean, I can hear the birds, and that's about it. So nice. I bet you will hear some cows and roosters here, because there's all these farms. And this is just kind of what it looks like living in the countryside, 10, 12 minutes from downtown Mars Hill, away from everyone, but still in very close proximity, relatively speaking, to all kinds of amenities. A little over $1 million right here in Mars Hill can get you this 4-bedroom, 3.5 baths, a little over 2,700 square feet in size, nice new construction home surrounded by farms and farmland, beautiful scenery, beautiful views. If you need help with this or any other property, we can help. Our contact information is down in the description. More affordable communities and properties are also available in Mars Hill, and they will be even more affordable than, of course, anything you will find in Asheville. And this next home is a perfect example of that place, and it is also a new construction home. So this is also Mars Hill, and this is an example of a more, densely populated and built community. It's a new home community. A lot of homes here are already sold, and people live here. But there's quite a few homes that are still being built and are being sold. So like this one. Again, it's just $1/3 and this is an example of what it can get you here in Mars Hill. Nice view from the front porch of this home. Like, I don't know, it's probably going to be hard to see from here, and the camera does not do it justice, but you can see some nice mountains in the background with a little bit of snow. All right, let's go walk in. So, like I said, for $1/3 you can go get something like this. It's a smaller home, a little over 1,300 square feet in size, open floor plan, 3-2, just basic kind of package. Luxury vinyl or vinyl plank kind of floors, vinyl siding, nice open space. I think it would benefit from like maybe an island, or perhaps you can put even a little dining table here in the middle. Granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. 2 bedrooms, on one side and the primary suite is on the other side, so that gives you some privacy. And it's kind of unexpected here. So you have your back door to a tiny back porch that brings you to the mudroom slash laundry room. And right here you can sneak into your primary suite without having to go all the way to the front. This one is big. And actually I've seen this floor plan in Asheville, but of course it costs a lot more, or quite a bit more there. Queen size bed will fit in here for sure. It's nice and big. Walk-in closet, so that's nice. It's pretty good size actually. Look. And primary bathroom features double vanity, granite countertop. Your regular tub slash shower situation, and which this is my favorite everywhere. I think it's a must. Separate room for your toilet, so you can have quiet time doing everything you need to do, and it's got a window bonus. So if you have questions about this property or any other property that you see on the internet, our team can help and help you identify what is it that you want, what you can afford, what fits your budget, your lifestyle, and all those good things. Let's hop on a discovery call. I'm gonna put, for those who are watching this video, and I know about half of you are watching all my videos on a tablet or on a computer and even on TV. So I'm gonna put a QR code right here. You can scan it if you're watching it on anything other than your phone, and you can schedule right there a meeting with me via Zoom or just a phone call and talk about your plans, your vision, your wants and needs. And it wouldn't be a complete review of a neighborhood, of the area, if I did not mention the fact that just like anywhere else in Western North Carolina, when we had to get to this community, you go through, nice and beautiful rolling hills on one side, pastures and cows, and sometimes properties that are just kind of, meh, junkyards, a bunch of cars, bunch of this and that. So you get a little bit of everything. And so when you come here, you need to be prepared, because it's not always, peaches and cream. Sometimes you see things that you might not necessarily see in typical suburbs of other big areas or big cities. And this is one of those examples. So Mars Hill is definitely not going to be for everyone. It doesn't have as many amenities, as many resources as any big city would have. I mean, even compared to Asheville, right? But it does have all the necessities, I would say. It has a medical center, a health center, there's a chiropractor office. Oh, is that a, no, I thought it was a little piggy. It's just a dog running in the countryside, like squirrel. So it has all the necessities, just, in smaller quantities compared to other places. And of course, the beautiful countryside. Look at this happy cows who also live in Mars Hill and just chilling. That's everywhere. That's everywhere you drive, anywhere in Western North Carolina, you see that. And I always love to stop and look at the cows, if you haven't noticed already. And here are a few more stats for you so that you can make a more educated decision. Median age of residents here in Mars Hill, and you can refer to the stat from an official source, is 27. In comparison, Hendersonville is 52, which I thought was interesting, but it probably has to do with the fact that there's a university here. I'm not sure. Median sales price in Mars Hill right now in the fall of 2024 is $421,000. So you can definitely find something more affordable here. And not just that, but you'll find more for your money right here in Mars Hill in comparison to Asheville or anything close to Asheville, which, Mars Hill is not that far from Asheville. You might feel like it's far when you start driving here, but really it's only about 25 minutes from downtown Asheville. Right now, when it comes to real estate, in the fall of 2024, you can find a variety of different properties ranging anywhere from $280,000 up to $1.8, $1.9 million. And so generally, Mars Hill is free of tourists and congestion, although parents do accumulate for special occasions when something is going on at the university. Unlike its closest neighbor, Marshall, that was, downtown Marshall was severely damaged and just completely decimated by the hurricane, Mars Hill was minimally impacted. I mean, of course, there were a ton of downed trees and power lines with that, but outside of that, it was minimally damaged, and it went back on its feet fairly quickly with services like water and electricity and the power being up and running fairly quickly compared to other areas, even compared to Asheville, North Carolina. Now that you got a little better idea about this small university town just 22 miles north of Asheville, of downtown Asheville, do you think you can call this small, compact, but pleasant town your home? If you have any further questions about this or any other towns, parts of Western North Carolina, reach out to me and my team. Our contact information is down in the description. We got your back when relocating to the Asheville area.